director of I'm Kynaw. Right now we have a Kynaw tournament going on, and the mission of this tournament is to raise money for our people back home who is still struggling, who is running from the war, who doesn't have enough food, enough medical supplies. So we're doing this for them. And also it's to unite the youth. It's to bring the youth off the street and into the court, giving them something to do. I'm Kynaw's mission is to empower the next generation of Kynaw Po to participate in our ancestors' dream of freedom. So for us, it's all about the next generation. We believe that the youth is the future. So we want to focus everything on the youth.
Our role here is a host of the tournament. One of the, our team, and our team is called I'm Kynaw in collaboration with our brother Nindi. So I'm a co-director with my brother Honeymoon. You may have seen him going around here, but we direct the organization, and Nindi is the sport manager. So our role here is just to look over that everything goes well as we plan, and the youth are having an amazing time. I'm from Nopo refugee camp. I left the refugee camp in 2004, September, and I've been in Norway ever since, and then gone back a couple times. So there's a couple ways to support. One way is to spread the awareness of what's happening back home, because we do all of this for our people back home. We gather our people to come together, we raise funds, we sell food, we sell merchandise, all the money that are made, we give it back to the people back home. So, and the second part is when we do like Facebook fundraising or just advocate for what we do, that is more than enough. And lastly, there's a couple of main guys, including our brother Star2, that has been our sponsors for the event. So grateful, very thankful, we really do appreciate people like Star2 that are a rising star and still give back to the community. Yeah, really appreciate that.
Peace family, my name is Jesse Fino. I'm the director of an organization here in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's called the Urban Village. And the Urban Village exists to accompany Kynaw, or meaning Karen, youth as they connect, heal, and launch. And so as you can see behind us today, we got a little food fundraiser going and a basketball tournament. There's a lot of excitement, but I think the most exciting thing about today is the fact that all the profit from this event is going back to Kynaw or Eastern Myanmar to help the people there who have been displaced by really serious violence. And I've had just the fortunate opportunity to be able to go back to Kynaw with a lot of these folks to serve some of those displaced people and friends. I gotta tell you, it's a big deal when you're able to cross the border and hand supplies to people that really need them. And so for anyone who's out there who maybe identifies with me more than they do the Kynaw community, we just want to say thank you so much for your thoughts, for your prayers, but we need you right now. Because what's happening in Myanmar, the level of violence, the level of displacement is on pace with what is happening in Ukraine. But you hear about it just a fraction of a percent compared to that context. And so we're really hopeful that more and more people who see this video, you'll get engaged and you'll ask, what's going on in Myanmar and how can I help? And if you need resources, you can head to urbanvillage.org, check out I Am Kynaw or any of the folks that are involved with this video as well. So thank you guys. Top Little Ma, Epado. Love y'all. Peace.
Oh, you have a little bit, yeah. So I didn't really go to school, but I don't know. All I remember was having fun, like with my friends. That's all. I don't remember. There's a lot of work though. I remember having to get water and stuff. My grandma was like a little. She sold alcohol, Really? Yeah. So I would carry like a couple bags with her where she goes and pick it up like far. We gotta walk in, sneaky routes. Yeah.
Grandma was a bootlegger.
Yeah, but yeah.
Man, in the camp, like you gotta find a way to hustle.
Yeah. You don't hustle, then you get hustled. Yeah.
That's why, and you haven't been back to Thailand since?
I haven't, but there's gonna be like 50, 60 years I haven't been back, so it's gonna be.
Bro, that's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited for you.
How you feel about going back? Like, you want to go back?
I'm ready, man. Yeah, of course. I've been waiting, bro. I got my passport, got everything, so I'm just.
Been talking about it for a couple years.
Yeah, I'm talking about the last 3 years, 4 years.
Go into KTL with Wild?
Yeah, no, I'm going with you guys
Really?
too. Yeah.
Okay,
Go
man.
kill somebody.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man.
He gonna come too. Camera man go give him 2 machine gun on his back. You know?
Shit.
Man, the first time that I went back, I don't even know if you heard a little bit about even how I got connected, but I used to live in Pa'an, which is in Kapolei in Brigade 6. That was 10 years ago, and I've been going back and forth like ever since.
Oh wow!
And but the first time going back with Wah took us like all the way to the front line.
Oh damn!
Jeez.
And I thought, dude, I thought that I would like. No, you have those ideas in your head like, oh yeah, man, I'm not scared. I'm gonna be alright. Dude, you hear one of those planes go over your head?
Yeah. When it's low?
Tighten your ass real quick.
low?
You gonna shut up too?
Man,
You gonna
that, because when a plane flies over like that, if you hear the plane come over the top of you, if it's dropped its bomb, it's already dropped. Yeah, but like by the time you hear the plane, the bomb is already away.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the plane drops the bomb like back here to land here.
Right.
So if the plane comes over the top of you,
You just heard the ching.
you hear it, and then boom, like that.
Right.
So you
and
might have like
you
10
might be
seconds.
you
Yeah.
might be in the vicinity. Yeah.
So when you hear the plane and it's flying low like that,
It's
oh
like war
man.
going on over there?
Yes.
That's what's going on over there, out there?
Yep.
That's what's making it like bad, like they blowing shit up and shit around everybody, babies getting hit and shit.
Gunfire.
Not even that.
bombs.
Get raped, get murdered, everything,
It's
bro.
like no law over there, no nothing out there.
There is, but people don't follow it. People is corrupted. You know?
See, but the Karen people have been fighting since 1949. And like the reason that Star2 and like all the other homies came to the United States is because in the 80s and 90s, the Burmese military did this, like, they call it the 4 cuts policy, where basically they tried to like wipe the Karen people off the map. They were doing everything, so like flying helicopters over, like you were saying, raping women, burning villages, like
burning
all of
villages.
it. Using,
Like that type of shit, that's crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy.
And so that caused a mass displacement of all these people, and those people ended up fleeing into Thailand, which is next door, and that's where all these refugee camps got started, right? Well, and then all these refugees, like Star2 and the other homies, got resettled to different places all over the world. Norway, obviously America, Canada, England, New Zealand, Australia, everywhere. And so then, but right now, what's happening is that there was a period where like after the 90s, it kind of, 90s and early 2000s, it started to chill out a little bit. And there was like these peace agreements that was happening. And then there, again, it's a really long story, but then there was like a democratic movement. So there was like more and more democracy being slowly added into the country. And then finally in 2021, the Myanmar military just said, nah, we're done doing that. Like, we're not gonna mess around with that anymore. So they just took the country over. And the first thing they did immediately was start attacking the Karen, because they know that the Karen is like where the heart of the revolution in Myanmar has always existed. They're like one of the groups that has never relinquished their autonomy in their territory. So if y'all come back, like you would be going into the place where it's like it's the heart of the revolution in that country.